What's up, guys? I am here with another video for you guys. I know it's been a while since I had the last video. If you guys are new, my name is Jonte. Today we have
My name Marlon.
here with us. Today we're just gonna go ahead and start discussing some of the reasons we have personal beliefs on like why it's so hard to find a relationship using like apps and
Like Tumblr, Grindr, probably Jack, Periscope, MySpace.
never heard of a few of those. So didn't know you find relationships on Tumblr. Definitely thought that was just like a photo bomb place.
You just never know these days.
But for the most part, we just wanted to kind of go ahead because I know I was in a relationship for about 2 years. It wasn't something I used like an app for. It's something I kind of met the person out and about, and it just led from there. It was established. I know like people go online dating, so I kind of just wanted to get like some advice, like how do people go about online? Has it lasted? Do things like this work typically for people? Just because I've been out of a relationship for a few months now, so I just kind of wanted to see like if I do decide to get back up on the horse, like should I try online?
Not back up on the horse, but okay. Okay, back up on the horse.
Well, everything's a learning curve, so back up on the horse. I didn't fell off.
Gotta get back on.
So, for the most part, I just wanted to see, like, what was you guys' intake on it, just to kind of see. We're going to discuss some of, like, the pros and cons that we already know. Like, I've used Tinder a few times, like...
As I have used Tinder as well, but you know...
I wouldn't say Tinder's, like, a big hit for me, but it is something where, like, I find someone, but, like, I wouldn't say I never feel comfortable hanging out with people on like applications just because I don't know the person's mindset. So like if I meet you out in public, I can kind of get a feel for like what you're doing and stuff like that versus if you're actually like a normal person, because people on social media are fucked up.
Okay, so for me, honestly, I was in a relationship for probably like a good 10, maybe 11 months. Bitch, don't do that. Like,
you in my business. Don't do that.
like 10 months or whatever. But like, honestly, like our relationship didn't even start off of, no type of website or app location.
Oh, y'all met at the same place?
We met at the club, yeah. Anyways, we're not about to go into details about that. But yeah, like for example, like I'm a type of person, I like to like interact with people. I like to feel your vibe. And I'm the type of person, I can't read your emotions through a text message. So I honestly believe to actually like trying to find somebody that's worth your time. It is great to have that person right in front of you just to, be able to talk to them. So like, far as like an app or whatever, I mean, that's cool far as like, I don't know, conversation when you're like bored at night, when you're trying to get, that late night. But anyways.
That late night what?
Hey, be quiet. So, like I said, y'all already know, man. Y'all grown. Hopefully, everybody that's watching is 18 or older because we're not, I'm not in for, all the minors to be watching this. But hey, if y'all watch it, hey, it's cool, whatever, Yeah, for the most part, I just don't believe, like, relationships can come off of apps. Now, I believe you can build friendships off of apps, then possibly get into a relationship if that person and you are vibing. But far as just getting straight into a relationship off an app, it's a no-go for me.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
For me, sometimes I feel like I want to rush things just because I'm like, if I meet you in person, I kind of get a vibe for you. It's kind of like, I know what I like. So for me, if I see you and we kind of hang out once or twice, I know if I actually am attracted to you. But for sometimes, like, anyone I've met on an app or so, like, even if I've hung out with that person, like, in person, sometimes it's still awkward because I'm like, I met you in a situation where it was like, it wasn't a normal climax. Like, for me, like, if I meet you and it's like a random situation, whether like, if I actually like, I'm planning to meet you online, I kind of feel like that's kind of, you're going to be prepared to like get to know me and stuff like that versus like, if I'm just out and about and I see you and we start hanging out or we start talking, I kind of get a better vibe for you just because it's going to allow me to see like how you naturally are versus like, you're not trying to get prepared for it. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, we're going on a date or some shit and we're just trying to figure out like each other. This is more of like, oh yeah, you're out and doing like what you normally do. You may be with friends, so I kind of see like what your vibe normally is, instead of you being prepared to meet me. So I kind of just feel like that's why I personally haven't had any luck on like any apps or anything like that with dating.
I personally like, I'm not really the dating type. Why? Because like I just want to find somebody that's just can accept me for like who I am. And far as like a lot of things, I'm sorry, like I'm a very weird person. Just to say, like I believe that weirdness is being unique. Everybody, don't have that same characteristics as you. But, you could possibly find somebody with the same characteristics as you. Like, I'm the type of person, I love, like, game shows. I like watching Fatal Attraction. I love, Fatal Attraction is like, when they, stab people, shoot people. But I like it for, more so the criminal investigation type part. That's the weird part. But I also like watching stuff like Untold Stories of ER. I also like watching, movies based on true stories. I like watching, Black history movies. I love watching educational stuff, and I like I said, I like watching game shows. I also like Disney princess movies. But it's like, I like Disney princess movies, though. Everybody knows that, though. So that ain't nothing new. Anyways, you're not going to look at that. If y'all can hear my phone, it is what it is.
We're going to just edit that out.
Yeah, we're just going to, yeah. So, like I said, but most of the people, like, I like Disney movies because it, like, really teaches lessons. Like, come on, man.
I feel like Disney don't teach you really, like, the real lessons.
That's your opinion, though. Like, I feel as though that's what I take from it.
Disney make everything want to be happy, though.
Okay.
Think about Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty, okay.
Do you know that that's a horror?
How is it a horror?
Do you know the real Sleeping Beauty story?
Okay, but give people
Do
hope.
you know the real Sleeping Beauty story?
Oh, okay.
That was not a guess. That was a rating.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Mm.
But, yeah, like, I was just saying, like, everything's not always what it's meant to be just because, certain things are kind of gonna be, they're not always as it's supposed to be. For me, I know, like, when I get on apps, most of the time people are only looking to hook up, and I'm not the type of person to be like, oh yeah, like, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for get a one night stand here, one night stand there. Like, I'm looking for something consistent in my life. It's not me saying like, oh, I want to meet you and I want to get married 5 months from now, but it is something where I want to see growth. I want to see progress. I want to see that I am building towards something, and I'm not just getting something to take it for a test drive. I'm not a type of person who likes to lease something. If I'm buying it or if I'm looking into it, I want to own it eventually. It's not something I'm just trying to take for rent or anything like that.
Okay, so the difference between, I believe, like, meeting somebody on the app, it's the difference when I'm, like, on the app and I'm in my bed looking for something, and if I'm at this same...
Give an example.
Shut up. It's different if I'm in my bed. It's in my bed. It's different if I'm in my bed and I'm looking for somebody. But it's more so different, like, if I'm at this event, let's say if I'm, like, at, like, at an art gallery or something like that. I, look at the app and I feel as though, somebody's, like, 0.01 miles or some feet or something. And the person is attractive, then yeah, I'm, gonna be like, hey, you in the, art gallery? Or if I'm in the movies, you in the movies? Or if you in the mall, I'm at the mall. Where you at?
You do be doing that, though. Like,
okay.
you'll ask somebody in a location, like, bitch.
Yeah, like, where you at? But that's different, though.
But what's your motive for doing that? Like, are you, like, even if you see that person, are you gonna be like, hey, what's up? I know we just met on it. Like, you wanna hang out? Like, no. Like, you're still gonna set a moment to, like,
let me
even
tell you though, that's a stereotype. You can do that. I see it happen all the time.
I've never been in a situation to where I've seen, like, if I'm on Tinder and I match with this person, I see them in person. If we haven't actually communicated or anything, I still wouldn't approach you. Like, even if we talked or anything on Tinder, if it's not a setting to where, like, I know we're supposed to be, I'm not gonna go out of my way to approach you. Because I do feel like it's gonna be an awkward moment or an inconvenience, because I'm not gonna go up and be like, hey, we met on Tinder before. Do you remember seeing my picture? Like, that's mad weird.
Okay, what's also weird, but it can actually work. Let's say that you see somebody that's on Tinder or whatever application, and they message you, but you didn't message them back, and you see them in public. Yeah, you didn't message them. Like, you saw them and you blocked them, but they see you in public and they come speak, and you know that they know you from that app, and they could possibly be a real cool person, but just because you didn't like how their profile presented themselves on that app, you ain't gonna give them a chance.
But what I'm saying is, I don't judge someone by their profile. What I do is, because I'm a horrible texter. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
Like,
so that's why I say you cannot read emotions through a text message.
But I feel like,
and then the crazy part about it is people like to do emojis. Some people can't even read emojis. Oh, if you put like what that is? JKL. I don't know what that is. I don't know what
JKL.
JLK. I don't fucking know. But anyway, JLK. Bitch, that's alphabets. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Yeah, JKL. I'm talking about JK, J kidding. Just kidding.
Oh,
but, yeah. But anyways, some people can't understand slang either. So I'm the type of person, if I don't know you and you texting me, but I see like a video of you talking, I'm gonna try to match your tone of voice by the way that you texting. And
but
that
you
might not be the
on
same.
Their tone of voice, though.
Yeah, of course I do. Why not? But, that's if I don't know you. I have to get to know you to know your tone of voice. Because, I'm sorry, I could come off as very assertive, but that doesn't mean I'm being disrespectful towards you. That means that I'm speaking with passion, but it might come off as aggressive if you don't know me. But that's just naturally how I talk. And I don't mean no harm by it. I'm just saying you can't read emotions through a text message. Emojis, slang, any of that. You cannot read no type of emotion through a text message. If you can, please let me know how to do it so I can learn how to do it myself.
Drop it in the comments.
Please do, because I can't do it.
Like I said, I suck at texting. Like, I feel like a lot of people, even if I do, they'll be like, oh, you like extra dry, you may not be interested. And that's not true. I'm really a bad texter. Like, if we meet in person, I'm really a shy person. So it's going to be awkward for me to meet you at first. But, like, once I warm up to you, it is something that is going to cause me to grow. Sometimes, if I'm drinking, like, I'll have a bold moment. I'll be like, I'm going to slide them motherfucking DMs and I'm going to shoot my shot. But that's, like, I don't expect anything from that most of the time. Sometimes I'm just looking and be like, okay, let's see what happens. Like, sometimes I just want to laugh out of it. But for the most part, I just feel like those apps don't really benefit me as much as I choose to. And I don't know if that's going to be like that for everyone. I do think it's like a hit or miss based on a person's personality. Like, I'm a Virgo. Certain things just don't work for me. So,
okay. Continue. I was typing a side comment to myself. You being a Virgo, you guys do anything. Continue.
My personality just doesn't allow me.
We're going to do something on horoscopes later, just because he said something about being a Virgo. I'm a Leo, by the way, though. So let me tell you what that is. So, but yeah, y'all give a take from me.
But for me, it just shows like I'm not used to stuff like that. So that's something that I'm not going to go out of my way and be like, okay, let me try doing this and see how it works. Like, I'll try it, but I'm not going to go out of my way to make adjustments and make someone else feel more comfortable if it does make me feel awkward at any point.
I mean, I really don't know. Like, but it could work both ways. Let's say an app that everybody uses, like Facebook or Instagram. Let's say that, you had a high school crush or, somebody that you're really crushing on. That could possibly benefit you if you, play your cards right. Post a little pictures, do a little video,
that's not live. Like app dating. You've met that person in person, so you know their vibe.
No, you could probably see them in person and never talk to them. And that's kind of like you've been on an app. You've seen them on the app, but you never talked to them. But of course, they gain your interest. So it could be somewhat the same. Yeah, if you think about it.
But like, even if I'm in person, I still feel a person's vibe. Like, whether or not we talk, like if I'm in your presence, even though we may not have any interaction, if I'm in your presence long enough, I'm gonna feel your vibe. So I'm gonna know, like, is this a person I like or anything like that?
But this is my thing too, though. Your personal interactions with other people is different from their interaction with the people that they know. If I know you, I know how you are because, we're around each other. But if I don't know this person, I see this person interacting with somebody that they always know, I can't try to make, some judgment off of that because the way that they act with that person may not be the way that they act with me. Just because off the strength, they don't know me.
Okay. Well, guys, we appreciate all of you guys watching this. If y'all do have any suggestions, any feedback or anything like that, once again, just feel free to leave a comment. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Let us know what your guys' opinion is on using apps to date. Any apps, really. I know there's a lot of different dating apps out there. I remember as a kid, like, growing up, I used to try and get on dating apps just to talk to people and converse, so.
Them kick days.
Make sure you guys just drop a like, comment. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Go ahead and be on the lookout for any new videos that we do have coming. Once again, my name is Jonte. If you guys want, you guys can go to the link in the description You guys can follow me on Instagram or add me on Snapchat.
Same here. You can add me on Snapchat or you can add me on Instagram. I'm probably gonna like put the little thing at the bottom, a caption. But if you can't understand what I'm saying, my Instagram is _Mies Williams. Once again, that's _Mies Williams, and my Snapchat is MDW_senior 2015.
Okay.
Thank y'all for listening.
Out, you guys. Thanks.
Peace.